A handful of games now played this season, Clark. What can these teams take away from their first few games?
You know, Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, you start to see what is and is not working. I think you can begin to adjust accordingly once you have that data. Also, a sense of knowing the season is long, no need to overreact. Stay even-keeled and keep your eye on improvement and progress.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Jokic is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's White in at the 1. Now here's Ingram. Shot clock at 6. From 18 feet away. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And stolen by Dunn. Green with the ball. He's picked up by White. Johnson with the block. DiVincenzo against Dunn. Johnson wide open. He fired. That 3 off the mark. To the inside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to White. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Johnson outside. Oh, wow! And he jams it with authority.
Man, that's a dunk that would get some high scores. You know Johnson put some time into that one.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Leonard against Ingram. 13 feet away. Green for 2 points.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now, here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
It's stolen by Johnson. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. White the pass to DiVincenzo. And it's off from three-point range. This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason. Hey, I know Ingram looks a little wispy and light, but his strength is deceptive.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for your
Mind the lane.
One shot. At the line, shooting 1.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Pass to Leonard. Pocket 6. Back to Johnson. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Green taking his time here. Drains the three-pointer.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
White against Smart. Pass to Jokic. Ingram with the steal. Just 5 on the clock. Here's baddest one. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside, White. Johnson dishes to White. Johnson with a screen on Green. 6 to shoot. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Buries it from three-point range.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Leonard. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. And here's Smart. Green with a screen on White. Pass to Green. To the right side. Here's Pattis one. Rebound by Johnson. Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Now here's White. Down low. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Pass to Pattis one. Outside for Smart. Outside Green. Three-pointer. A shot missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's rebounded by Houston. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
All right, I'm just getting this in my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's now with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Kevin. Even though still early in the season, the Spurs front office is getting things done. They wanted a star at the point guard spot, and they got one with De'Aaron Fox joining the team. Making a move for a star like Fox is the type of thing that can shape this franchise for not only this year, but the seasons to follow. The speed, athleticism, and playmaking that Fox is known for is something that this team felt was well worth the price they paid.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. For Houston. Big group substitution here for Denver. Quentin Post is checked in for Jokic. Champ comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Alton Connect, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Anthony subbed in for White. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Up the floor. For the finish, hammers it home, the polish off the break.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Johnson sets the screen for Anthony. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Kept moving and found an opening, staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
Pass to Mobo. Bible for 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Rockets lead by 4.
He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
Now Connect, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And you have to run Connect off his spot. He's very comfortable in the corner.
Pass to Mobo. That's a 2 from Powell. And it's Houston with another.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Anthony looking it over. Here's Post. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Mobo from outside off the mark. Denver's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. It's Connect on the wing. Pass to Champ. Here's Anthony. He's defended by Alvarado.
Not just the move from Anthony, but he also follows the good move up with the bucket.
Here's Mobo. Powell outside. Here's Sims. Post covering. Powell for 3. And they get it back. Here's Mobo. Offline with his 3. The Nuggets leading. Pass to post. Inside. Anthony nowhere around. A three-pointer is right on target. Anthony's got 7.
Prepared to let it fly. Anthony was just waiting for the rock.
Powell for 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Denver's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Beyond the arc. Connect. No good. The Rockets shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Pass to Mobo. Now Thibault to the middle. And he bangs it home with one hand. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Jokic, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Johnson outside. Back to Anthony. Alvarado with the steal. Pass to Thibault. Up top, Powell. He's guarded by Johnson. Powell, the pass to Sims. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Checking out the stats for Jokic. He's coming off an excellent season. 2nd in steals. And a terrific year for him in terms of scoring. How about 3rd in the NBA?
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists. His court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend. Denver making a switch here. Paul's checked in. Anthony in the corner. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Anthony's got 10.
That's on the defense. You got to guard Anthony from the corner.
Now here's Powell. He's guarded by Connect. Powell outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, one of the most underrated scorers in the game, in my opinion, is Norman Powell. He's especially lethal and dangerous from the arc and a real asset for this team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Powell nails both of them. Denver's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Anthony sets the pick for Paul. Pass to Jokic. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nuggets lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Nuggets?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Chris Dunn is out there with Smart. Then there's Baddest one. Then it's Ingram. And it's Sims in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Pass to Sims. They set the pick. Back to Smart. Shoots a fader. No good off the front iron. The Nuggets leading by 3. Lets the 3 fly. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
A young man who knows how to use his strength. Connect doesn't let the foul stop him.
3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson. Entering the league as an older prospect at 23, Dalton Knecht is a very skilled offensive player. The question with him, can he add strength to his frame? Time will tell.
And he nails the 3rd. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
The Nuggets leading by 5. DiVincenzo with it. 8 points his last outing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The Rockets #1.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago, and their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
And that one misses. This has truly been a special era, Clark, for this Nuggets franchise.
You know, it has been. There's no denying it. Over the last 5 years, they've held the second best regular season record after the Celtics. Of course, the franchise got its first NBA title in 2023, thanks to the all-time greatness of Nikola Jokic.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Denver.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's Ingram. 5 points in the game. Green with a screen for Ingram. The Rockets with another miss.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Pass to Champ. And here's Jokic. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Traps in the tray. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets. And it's Smart with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Let's go to the sideline and get some news on Quentin Post. Allie, what have you heard there?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Denver. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. The diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. And with this injury coming early, it forces the coaching staff to make some difficult decisions. It'll be interesting to see how they adjust.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Nuggets making a change here. Johnson's checked in. It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Ingram kicks to Green. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Denver.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Houston, Draymond Green. One shot.
That's good from Green.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Kevin, back to you.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. Denver leading by 8. Pass to Champ. Right a screen. Johnson outside. Denver passing it around. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Strong finish there from Johnson. Didn't let the contact throw him off.
Smart against White. Smart passes to Bannister. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Green with a screen on White. Smart finds Green. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
Green against Leonard. To the paint. Here's White. Drops in the layup for 2. White's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nuggets.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Leonard with the steal. Johnson against Ingram. Johnson kicks to DiVincenzo. Left side, Leonard. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson inside. Dunn covering. Fires the 3. Champ's shot is off. Nuggets trail by 12. Now here's Smart. To the middle. Here's Baddest one. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this is part of why Smart is such a threat. He makes crafty play calls and finds his teammates.
Champ, the pass to Leonard. Now here's DiVincenzo. Dunn covering. Puts up a 3. Champ's shot is off. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Houston Rockets. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Green kicks to Smart. Pass to Ingram. Fires for 3. The rebound by Champ. Champ's got 4 rebounds in this game. And stolen by Dunn. Here's Baddest one. Light covering.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. teams making substitutions here.
Machine mascot. What's the bear?
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Johnson. Here's Champ. Left side, Leonard. 4 on the shot clock. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard-Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with 4.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Johnson. Deep 2 from Anthony. Misses and the dry spell continues. Here's Alvarado. Here's Mobo. Thibault, the pass to Alvarado. Here's Sims. Off target from 3-point range. The Nuggets leading by 6. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Champ. Back to Leonard. The Rockets pull it in. Sims has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here's Thibault. Out left to the wing. Houston moving the ball around. The offensive rebound. Out to Powell. Here's the screen. Shoots over Johnson. Pass to Thibault. Here's Sims. He's covered by Leonard. Now Powell. And they call an illegal screen here. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Nuggets, number 1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Gannett comes in for Johnson. And Paul subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Taking a look here at numbers for Anthony, how he did last season. Averaged about 9 points a game last year. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Denver with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead early. Jokic on top. Pass to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Over Alvarado. Now connect. They get the rebound. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
Alvarado with it. Defended by Paul. It's Powell on the wing. Sims. And he drops it in from the low post. Sims has got 8.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Baddest ones checked in for the Rockets. Ingram comes in for Powell. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Pass to Alvarado. Here's Sims. Jokic defending.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Rockets trail by 8. Steps back. Here's Ingram. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact there. He's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Dalton Connect.
At the line for 1, Brendan Ingram.
And battling injuries off and on throughout the years, Ingram is a major difference maker when healthy.
Pass to Jokic. Five on the clock. Can't hit from in close.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Sims dishes to Ingram. Shoots over White. No good on the last second attempt there. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the players of the week. On the Eastern side, Freak.
Plenty of L-O-V-E. That's what you can do about this game. Love it, because that combination of skill and size, man, that big fella is taking care of business. Game in and game out.
Yeah, and that really that C-O-N-S-I-S-T-E-N.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, consistency.
There you go.
That's what it's all about. Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Nuggets.
Contributions from their bench, providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they may also need their subs in the second half. And I'm not talking submarine sandwiches, even though I'm hungry right now.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Here's White. Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. We've got White. Jokic is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot.
Mechanically so efficient and smooth. Leonard off the catch there.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Ingram. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside. Kawhi with the flush.
Oh, yeah, Kawhi Leonard. There's still some life left in those limbs.
Outside, Green. Ingram setting a pick for Green. No good on the 3. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Denver. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Jokic sets the screen for Leonard. Misses the 3.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pass to Green. 3-pointer. The Rockets with another miss.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Here's Smart. Another miss by Houston. Denver leading by 12. DiVincenzo kicks to Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Kawhi has a subtle and quiet way of consistently keeping the pressure on.
Leonard, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Hey, when Leonard is able to stay healthy and play, there's no doubt he's one of the best in the game. Can take over a game on both ends.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Smart kicks to Green. Ingram against Leonard. Trying to get something going. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Ingram.
And they get one now. 1 of 5 here in the third.
Outside Leonard. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Jokic. Rebounded by Baddest One. Baddest One's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bounce pass from Smart. Here's Baddest One. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's DiVincenzo, and it's blocked.
Dunn's a stifling defender, as we see there, rising up to send it away.
Johnson against Ingram. From deep three-point territory, and it's White with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 10. Jokic sets the screen for White. Pass to DiVincenzo. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Dunn. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Leonard the pass to Jokic. To stop the drought. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First in rebounding, and they were top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. They did not give up a lot of easy looks on that side.
And rebounding, we just talked about, night in and night out, they controlled the boards. Nobody could match their energy in that department.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go.
breakdown, looking at some data for White. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 20 points a game, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick, Jokic, continuing to add to his legacy.
So he gets them both.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination.
Ingram finds Green. Here's baddest one. And it's Denver with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Pass to Leonard. Back to White. Over Smart. White, good. White's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And the wide open shot from Green. Another miss by Houston. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Denver. Pass to Leonard. Now DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound. Here's White. No good with the triple. It's trailed by 14. Ingram left side. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. 4th, Kobe White.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram. Houston making some changes. Sims is checked in. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Dunn. Champs checked in for Denver. Paul comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Both free throws, good for Ingram.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Pass to Champ. Back to White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got the lead up to 14 now for Denver. Houston's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's baddest one. He's got 8. Another miss by Houston.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Anthony's checked in for Denver. And both free throws good for White.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
Here's Champ. Outside Anthony. And stolen by Thybulle. Pass to baddest one. There's a good screen. And here's Ingram from the arc.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Houston. Mattis one's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Ingram outside. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from way outside. Tipped away. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And now, a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Saturday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Darius Garland and the Miami Heat.
And for their matchup with Orlando, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to find their form.
Denver with the ball after Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Johnson's checked in for Anthony.
Rise up and give a big hand to your Little Denver.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Smart following the shot by Chris Paul. Baddest one misses.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
White the pass to Champ. And he lays it straight in. Champ's got 5 points so far.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Ingram. 15 points in the game. Over Johnson. Another miss by Houston.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Champ. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 19 points per game last year, 10 rebounds and 5 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And it's Smart with the ball for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 18. There's the screen to end the cold.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Nuggets are gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. 1:12 left to play in the third. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Jokic is third.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
That free throw missing. He doesn't get the second one.
You know, they've had their problems from the free throw line, especially since halftime. I think they're fortunate that it hasn't been more penal.
56 seconds left in the third. Here's Sims. Houston gets it back. Smart misses.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Over in the corner, Paul. Back to Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Out to White. Fires from deep. And it's Ingram with the rebound. It's trailed by 16. "12 seconds left in the third quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And this is his fourth trip to the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Denver making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Draymond Green is out there with Ingram. Then there's Dunn. Then there's Smart. And it's Sims in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now DiVincenzo. Following the miss by Dunn from deep. An NBA champion with the Bucks. Clark, what do you think about Dante DiVincenzo?
Well, the guy's a winner. I mean, I think about his spectacular performance in the championship game back in 2018. And then he plays hard all the time. I mean, he's willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And his defense and three-point shooting bring great value to his team.
The first one falls.
Well, what you like about DiVincenzo, he brings that energy, that relentless energy all the time, and he's got a great feel for the game. Those are traits you want in your rotation.
Both shots good from the stripe. Rockets trail by 17. Green with a screen on White. Green dishes to Ingram. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Nuggets. Houston moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smart.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Second team foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Leonard hits them both. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Smart kicks to Ingram and stolen by Leonard. Pass to White. Johnson against Green, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Baddest ones checked in for Houston. Now, here's Jokic, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on baddest one. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
4th team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Green against Leonard. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's White missing. Nuggets trailed by 19. Smart on the wing. Ingram outside. Over Johnson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Leonard inside. Dunn covering. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka.
Timeout.
Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Let's give a warm, great sound welcome to your Clutch City Texans.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green, and it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys. You know, after a careless first half, I like how he settled down. I mean, he's doing a much better job taking care of the basketball.
Now here's Ingram. Green with a screen for Ingram. Pass to Green. Here's baddest one. Jokic defending.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Great positioning on the putback.
No surprise, Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking three-level bucket.
Smart passes to Bannister. They need this. Good defense by Jokic.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
And that one falls for White. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Here's Alvarado. Here's Murphy. Another miss by Houston.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. Picked by Clark. And it's Alvarado missing. Here's Denver now. 15 points in a row. A good run right now.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Mobo. Bangs home the trifecta.
He got the room he needed and knocked it down. That's a quality shot.
White with it. Guarded now by Clark. The three from Anthony. Mobo with the rebound. Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
Now here's Anthony. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Mobo. Houston moving the ball around. Now Alvarado. A three-pointer off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Shumshay. Alvarado. From the arc. The rebound by Cada. Now connect. Down low. Cuts off the pass. Alvarado with it. Clark, a screen on Anthony. Pass to Furphy. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Connect. Sinks that one from the post.
Not just a jump shooter. Connect is very capable of capitalizing inside.
On offense, here are the Rockets. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Offensive rebound. Shamshay. The layup off target.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Anthony right side. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's White. The Rockets making the shot. Anthony down low, banked in off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Furphy. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Alvarado bounce pass. Pass to Furphy. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Nuggets. And here is Anthony. White setting the pick for Anthony. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Anthony has no off switch, which I like. He's adept at attacking defenses and drawing fouls.
Cole Anthony. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Anthony.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
And Anthony drops them both. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
And it's Alvarado missing. To the inside. And it's Anthony with the jam.
This has been Anthony's night for sure. Everything going exactly right for him at the offensive end.
Pass to Mobo. And stolen by Leonard. Oh! Wow! My goodness!
Man! Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Now here's Ingram. To end the run, over Connect. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and the defenders just came flying in there. Ingram, though, he'll take it.
At the line for 2, Brandon Ingram.
And he makes the first. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the fourth. Leonard on the wing. Now, here's Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Denver scoring again.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now here's Ingram.
An aggressive move that time by Ingram, putting up the shot while absorbing the foul.
Fourth team foul. At the line for Houston, Brandon Ingram. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram. He makes 1 of 2 that time. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to connect. Leonard looking around. Fires, high post. Will not go. This is off the front iron. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. It's when we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But first, let's review.